Not fair that it's now your responsibility, but
Hi, can you hear me? Hello? Hello? Can you hear me?
can you rob me?
Okay,
Can you rob me?
fair enough.
Did a chip jar have a label on it? No. We need to stick it.
It did have a label.
Oh, it did have a label. We need a label that sticks it to the table.
Yeah.
Label on it. Are we killing Kevin for taking the chip jar? Says hi hi. Yes, we are. Hi hi. Yes, we are. Hi hi. Hi hi.
No need.
If hi hi were here, we would still have a tip jar. If hi hi were here, the tip jar would be present. Why is chat disabled on Vimeo? Why is chat always? Why is Vimeo such a mess?
Awesome. Turkey can help you.
Who can chat? Comment anyone? People can download. People can add to collections. This video is public.
Yes. No, that was actually me trying to call you.
Hi hi. How do I make chat work on Vimeo?
Hey, so for your device, it actually needs to
This is such an act. Vimeo is such a pain in the ass sometimes.
So we threw the LCD cable for free.
Interaction tools. Maybe that is during video. Oh my God, Vimeo, come on. Why are you such a pain in the ass, Vimeo? Settings, live settings. Chat, here we go.
So we tried it with the cable, then we realized it's still not working, so then we tried it with several different screens, and we also confirmed it's still not working, and now it looks like it's not screen issue or cable issue, then it's going to be a cable issue.
Here's 5 for the tip jar. In other news, I made a $100 building a friend's editing rig last week. Thanks for inspiring me to get paid. That's awesome, Mariner. I'm really glad to hear that. Glad we're able to use this content to make some money. Even though I don't really know how to build a PC.
Yep.
But you could tell that if you watched any of my videos where I tried to build a PC. And I'm pretty awful at it. Camera's on. There, right setting.
Alright, sounds good. Alright, well, we still working on it right away, alright? Alright, have a nice night. Bye-bye.
Do you know any words in Russian? Blet. That's the only word I know. It was taught to me by my old secretary. She taught me all the bad words. I don't know any good word in Russian, only that bad word. So the first MacBook we have here is a MacBook that had a little bit of water damage, was fixed by ultrasonicing, but now has no sound. We're going to try and figure out why this A1708 MacBook has no sound, and also watch Kevin to make sure he doesn't get the store robbed again.
Hi, how can I help you? The tip jar was taken, hi.
Hi is calling to check in on Kevin, who allowed the tip jar to be stolen.
Hi. You saw the video. Alright, I already told you.
Okay, so let's get this thing taken apart.
I'm traumatized, that's basically.
Thank you, Christian Stout. I really appreciate that.
Alright.
Means I'm not wasting my time.
No, I did not. There was actually a lot today. I went through a lot of phones for a lot of no fixes, and there's only a few recovered, and then there's a few that I'm waiting for the password still. These people open my emails and they just don't respond. It's like they
Tips for Kevin, says Matthew Panda. Indeed. Thank you for the $9.99, by the way.
Hi, this is Ross from Verge. Is this Tyler?
There's music at the end, too. Yeah.
Why did you do Orhan dirty like that? He added the Metal Gear Solid,
Andre, are you interested in picking one up locally?
Who makes this?
Ross from Verge, how can I help you? The LCD cable is not attached to the screen itself. If you have no image, actually for the Sentinel something I was not too sure myself. For the cable, if it was the cable, then you'd have no display whatsoever. Just to clarify, it wouldn't be flickering or anything like that. Okay, then I would try to check. Then it's probably not the cable. It's either going to be the screen or it's a board issue. So I test it out by doing a rescreen first. And then if that's not the issue, then it's a board issue. if the new screen doesn't work, we are well tested.
What do you tell customers that don't feel like component level is a safe repair or credible option? What I do if they think it's not safe or credible is I tell them that the Apple Store is on 9th Avenue and 14th Street, and it's only about 4 stops on the L train. Bye. My queue is full enough as is without having to deal with that horseshit. Because that's the thing, I completely respect and I understand and I respect if you do not want to go through with this option. The Apple Store is the place for you. I'm not even saying it sarcastically, it's just, okay. You shouldn't. The thing is, you shouldn't try to shove an option down somebody's throat if it's not the option for them. There's a good book on this. It's Jim Camp's Start With No. Figure out what their pain point is. Most people's pain point is, I don't want to wait several weeks and spend, $750 to $1,200. But if your pain point is, I don't think that this is credible, then Apple Store is the place for you. And if you are actually the right person for them, then they'll come back. But if you're not, then they'll get what they want, and everybody will be happy. Yeah, I ain't got no time to be selling people on that this is safe and all that other stuff. Go to apple.com/support. Thank you, Ben. I really appreciate that. Thank you for the $4.99. Okay. Maybe I can use that $4.99 to buy a working HDMI cable someday.
Yeah, can you hear me? Hello?
All right, so on this MacBook, there's going to be a sound chip up here, this Cirrus chip. And it appears to be totally fine. It appears to not have a single problem with it. Now, there are going to be a certain power rails that go to this audio chip. Let's take a look at those power rails that go to that audio chip. I can't find melted JTAGs labeled on store.rossmangroup.com. Here's money for a burrito. Tip jar instead. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Oh. Okay, so it looks like use 6200. Wait, that's HDA bridge. So I'm guessing HDA is high definition audio. I'm guessing speaker is speaker. So there's a couple of power rails that need to be coming in here. PP1V8 SO has to show up. It looks like PP1V8 SO is the power rail that's going to this chip. So how do we get PP1V8 SO?
He's pointing to Lewis through the glass.
That's creepy.
So that's why I went outside to talk to him so that he wouldn't be coming in here.
There's somebody pointing at me outside?
Yeah.
Kevin, shield me.
Yeah, I know, he's gone.
Kevin, protect me. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do, while Kevin is my bodyguard against the person outside that's probably looking to steal the tip jar again. Come on.
Where's Hi-Hi?
Come at me! Try and take my tip jar. Where's my baseball bat?
Where's Hi-Hi?
Where's my baseball bat?
Hi-Hi's supposed to be our doormat.
I'll take this microscope and shove it up your ass. Who was pointing at me through the window? Who?
That's nothing compared to this. Here. I don't trust your motor skill. You reach. Like,
You're the one who allowed this to happen.
no, leave that for Kevin. That's for you, Lewis.
I have PTSD now. I fix boards like this. I'm going to measure my power. Can anybody measure PP1V8SO for me?
Yeah.
Come at me, bro.
Here, Kevin, hold this.
I actually do need him to close the door easily.
Yeah, no, you need it for self-defense, man.
Where were you with that stick?
Yeah, man, I was hungry, man. Food was
Sending you a care package of 3115 donor board with matching screen and a nice long screwed letter. Thank you. Who's coming to steal? I F you up, mofo. Someone said Kevin did nothing wrong this time. How dare you defend Kevin? Of course he did something wrong. If I can't blame him, then who can I blame? Okay. So PP1V8, is PP1V8 SO here? It is, so power is going into the audio chip. Did you fix the MacBook that the ghost knocked over? Yes. Who keeps the tip jar? Kevin gets the tips. Everyone gets the tips besides me. Owners only get tips from YouTube. So what do we have here and what appears to... So not that power rail is there. So most likely we're looking at bad audio chip. Because keep in mind, the only corrosion that we had on... Actually, wait. Whoa. Okay, now this makes no damn sense. Corrosion on backlight circuit, but we have a backlight. No corrosion on audio circuit, but no audio? I think I'm getting trolled here. I think that I'm getting trolled. iReflow. I think I'm going to be a noob and go iReflow. Yeah, iReflow and see if it works. Yeah, okay, I'm gonna please bro reflow. Let's see, what do the balls look like under that ship before I please bro reflow? Aw, lame, those caps are covering so I can't see. Alright, we're gonna please bro reflow. Please bro reflow. Please bro reflow. Please bro reflow. Killa says I'm in New York, can I come by and say hi? Killa? Killa? Are you gonna take my tip jar? You're gonna kill me? I'm gonna get you. I'll get you. I'll get you. You try to take my tip jar, I kill you! Killer. Yeah. Taking my tip jar. You will not take my tip jar. Any burrito purchased that was vegan in nature will be eaten. What? No. Yes, I'm muted. I always stream muted. I just wear a $600 microphone just for the fuck. Yeah. What is it? You deserve better, Kevin. You really do. Of being a dick. So now it's. If you put an apple in the burrito, though, I don't care how vegan and how good it tastes, I ain't eating it. Don't you put an apple in my burrito. Alright, now here's the bad thing about testing sound. You have to actually put the machine back together, boot up into an operating system each time you want to test and see if sound is fixed. That sucks. That really, really sucks. That's a huge waste of time. It's not like fan spin and done or screen and done. It's time consuming because you have to plug all the stuff back in, get a test OS. And these are annoying to put back together because of all the little flexes everywhere. Good night, Olga. Thank you for everything. Make sure Tagir doesn't smoke so that he can chase them next time. We need people to be fast. Run. Vroom. Help you? I will help you. We help. We make him quit. He's smirking. All right. Good night, Tagir.
For the Western Union guy. Yeah, to me.
Yay!
Drizzly?
Wait, no, that's not a good thing.
Yeah, it's not a good thing. Wait a second.
That means your Uber's gonna cost 3 times as much money. Surge pricing. I wonder if I could Uber with a buffet. I wonder if I could have an Uber with a buffet. If I showed up and said, "Here, you can get on the pegs." Like, if there was an Uber buffet option, would anybody take it?
Nope.
You wouldn't take an Uber buffet option, Mikey?
Hell no.
What if it was like $3 to get home?
Hell.
All you had to do is stand on the pegs. Because there's Uber Pool, Uber X, Uber buffet.
Lewis, I'm fat.
So, I'm fat.
It's an exercise alone to be standing on pegs.
Is it?
Yeah.
No, it's the exercise for the motor to be vrooming you.
Why do you have that?
Do you have a test operating system, Mikey?
No, but I can steal one.
Can you steal somebody's for me, please? Bricks.
Not so good. And I gave you the hub. And I got you the hub.
What's the hub? Oh, damn. That's very nice of you.
Is that what you
More or less, yeah.
But the video is out there, Kevin.
You did not get robbed at gunpoint, Kevin. We have proof.
That's the story I'm going with, alright? That's the story I'm going with.
Sad part is somebody's tried robbing me with the at gunpoint. And I
What type of phone did he ask to charge?
Had an iPhone.
He had an iPhone?
He had an
That fucker could afford an iPhone and he stole the tip jar?
a pink
Yeah.
iPhone.
Like, if you had a Moto G, there's some sensitivity there. You had a fucking iPhone, asshole. Turn on. Fan spin. Come on. Spin your fan, little computer. Spin your fan. I don't want to hear my own video again. Don't make me listen to myself talk.
No, my cousin's roasting Kevin. He just saw the video.
Come on. Yo, it really do be like that, though.
Wasn't Hi hired to watch the door and be the
Yeah.
doorman?
Where's Hi Hi?
Yeah.
That's what I said. Where's Hi Hi?
Yeah, this is his fault, that fucker.
Man, he said blue was good too, man. Jesus Christ.
What?
When I offered him
Can't
one, right,
trust
he's like, oh man,
now
yeah, the blue
blue
one's
people.
nice. I was like, yeah, man. That's what I'm saying. Blue ones are the nice ones.
Can't trust the blue people. We got blue Jolly Rancher people.
The keyboard on this doesn't work. Did I plug in the keyboard? You know, it would probably work a lot better if I plugged in the keyboard, wouldn't it? Aren't I a stupid fuck? Okay. This is not a...
True, actually, yeah. Let me watch my back today.
Okay, let's try again.
No.
The keyboard is not hot pluggable. No hot pluggable keyboard. Why does this have no audio now? If you had to guess. Audio chip gets 1.8 volts. Why no audio? It gets 1.8. That's what it says in the schematic. I don't like these problems. I think this MacBook should be in your status. I think it would look better in your status.
It's not a board issue if it's getting the right voltage.
Yes, it is, because it's not outputting any audio.
Hardware issue.
It's a hardware issue, but the board is hardware. I think this should be an NL issue.
Good night.
What the hell is this? Boot up into my OS, you motherflower. Oh, there's multiple operating systems on one disk. That's what it is.
Oh man.
Mavericks? Okay, well, why are these operating systems just a series of letters? How do you know which one's which?
That's what ours is.
Smells like nicotine. Ah. Okay, let's see if this has sound on it. Tip jar replacement. Also, you missed the super chat. Shit, which one did I miss? Let me scroll. Did I miss one? I emailed you the other day about where to get the ISO 92440. Yes, I have about 300 of those emails personally and in fresh test that I have to go through. Kevin is compiling a list to help us get them. No output devices found. No input devices found. So there is no audio here. So not only no output, but also no input, meaning that it's most likely a bad audio IC. And I heard that Paul really likes reballing those, so... Paul likes reballing these, doesn't he?
Didn't you give him enough to work on?
Wait a second, there's another chip for audio, isn't there? Yeah, there's another chip for audio. There's two. I only checked one. I'm dumb. Okay, there's U6300. We need PP3v3SO to go through this filter and 1v8. Now, 1v8 is already present. We already checked that. What we need is to see if L6302 is blown, which it probably is. I would guess that is blown. This is kind of like acting as a fuse between PP3v3SO and the audio codec chip. So let's find L3602. Where is L3602? Now, when you right-click it, it's supposed to show you in Paul Daniels' software where it is. Here we go. It's showing. So let's check under it. So now we're going to unplug the machine. We got to take all the stuff that we plugged into it back out of it. I want an I smoke 4. I smoke 4. We're going to check that next. Hello, Orhan.
Hello, Luis. Why did you put me on YouTube?
You're on YouTube because you let the guy walk out with the tip jar.
I didn't see the guy.
You didn't see the guy because you weren't paying attention. Yet you're paying attention to the fact that you're on YouTube. So you can pay attention to say that you don't want to be on YouTube, but you can't pay attention to the guy robbing the store?
Even if I saw that, what? I
What?
would chase him.
Yes, you would.
When I approach, what would I do?
You would beat the crap out of him and take the tip jar and go, "What, motherfucker?" That's what you do.
Next time.
You do the stuff that's in all that music that you listen to. You'd call the boys and run a train.
Wait, whoa.
Train full of beatings.
You'd call the boys and run a train, Orhan. That's what you would do.
Let's call the boys. Let's bring the train.
Let's call the boys.
Warren, you ready?
Yes.
Orhan would run a train on that bitch. Alright, that chip also looks perfectly fine with no visible corrosion. So I want to see if I have voltage there. Wait a second. What's this? Hey, you're chipped. You're chipped. What are you, little chip? Look, it's a glass chip, and it is chipped in the corner. What is that for? And can I jump it? I want to jump it. What are you? You are an L... You take 3.3 volts, and you turn it into 1.8 volts for the audio codec. And you're cracked.
G4.
Okay, so let's see. Does the voltage come out of this thing? Let's check on C6361. C6361. We're going to see if any voltage comes out of this.
The 5 easiest way to get rich.
Steal tip jars.
Ran a train on that. Heather says this is why you don't leave the front unattended when you have guests charging phones. Kevin should have held it. I agree with Heather. Kevin done dropped the ball.
My guy Jim.
We have 3.3. Okay, do we have 3.3 going into the chip? Yes, we do. Solid 3.3. Next up is we're going to see if 1.8 volts is coming out of that LDO IC.
Alright, you coming to the Bronx?
And interesting, so check this out. We're not getting 1.8 volts out of the LDO, we're getting 0.3. Now, an LDO is a chip that's going to take a really low voltage and turn it into a slightly lower voltage. So a buck converter is going to take something like 12 volts and turn it to 5, 12 volts turn it to 3, 8 volts turn it to 1. An LDO is going to take something like 5 volts and turn it to 4 volts. So it's when you want a really small voltage differential, that's what an LDO is going to do. And here we have an LDO that is supposed to take 3.3 volts, see you later, Rohan, and turn it into 1.8 volts, yet that little piece is cracked, and it's also only putting out 0.3 volts instead of what it's supposed to be putting out. So we are going to try replacing this teeny tiny glass chip with another one. And these chips are really easy to break. Look at this. Now this is very, very easy to break. See that? Like this, you can just chip away at this so easily. These are not, look at that. Bam, it just comes off so easily.
Thank you.
So we're going to remove that chip from the board the same way we're removing Kevin from payroll and see if this works again. Good night, Kevin. I'm not kidding about that, by the way. So reflowing the first chip was an act of complete and utter stupidity. So the first reason that I was dumb is I didn't even check to see that there's 2 chips for audio codec on this board. I only thought it was 1 because I wasn't paying attention. That was really dumb. You need to pay attention when you do this job, and what I was doing just now was unacceptably stupid, and you should never do something that unacceptably stupid. The second thing is I did not check every rail. Because, yeah, 1.8 volts was going to the above chip, but that was a separate 1.8 volt rail than the actual second 1.8 volt rail that's for the audio IC. That was really dumb of me, and that's inexcusably dumb, and it's not something that you should do. So we are going to replace that chip with another one and hope that when we have a non-cracked LDO, that this works. That's also a really difficult chip to harvest, because one thing you're going to notice is that that chip is, as you saw, it's really easy to break. So it's going to be fairly difficult to harvest without breaking it in the process. So let's see how many we go through before we do it. And again, don't be dumb like I am in this video. Don't be dumb. That was unacceptable, and anybody that's that stupid shouldn't be fixing boards. Yet I am here fixing boards because life is not fair and the world is not fair. Several of you watching this probably wouldn't have made that very stupid mistake. And yet you're the viewer, and I'm the board fixer. Life isn't always fair. Alright, so we are going to get another one and hope that we can repent for that act of idiocy by making this work. Mike, what did you say? Took my money, no message. I will read your message, and I will answer your question. See you later, Camille. Thanks for everything. You want to know audio touch bar?
No audio touch bar? I'll look at it. Like,
Yeah.
my queue is so crappy that this doesn't even please me anymore.
Oh. I'll look through some of the stuff in yours.
It's a bunch of 5 volts, another 20 volts, stuff.
Oh.
Should be fine. I'll figure it out.
Does yours have the one with the 15 jumpers under it?
May or may not be. There's many of them. It'll be okay.
I'll see you later. Hey Lewis, it's my first time catching you live and binging all your stuff for the past 2 weeks. You're amazing, keep it up. Thank you very much. I'm not that amazing. I'm actually pretty stupid, as I just showcased in this video, but I appreciate that. And thank you very much for your contribution. It is highly appreciated. and we'll go towards a burrito. I just soldered a BGA chip as if it was a QFN. If that is a newbie, I don't know what is. Now we're just going to get rid of the excess solder that I left by the chip. Damn, the little solder ball is really hiding in there. Move out of there, mofo. Can't fit anything in there. There we go. I just got it sucked into that capacitor. I'm not going to be an apple and leave solder balls on the board. It's fucking embarrassing. This is not an Apple store. We have quality standards here. I will not leave little solder balls on a board. Then again, just touching this chip like breaks it. So we are going to have to pick and choose our battles here. Okay, one solder ball gone. Second solder ball almost gone. Yes, beautiful. Unlike them authorized repair shops, we have quality standards that we try to live up to. Alright, so I'm going to give that a little bit to cool down. Remember, these boards absorb and dissipate heat much faster than many others, so I don't have to give it a lot of time. But we're going to have a little time to cool down, see if we're getting 1.8 volts out, and see if then we have audio devices recognized within the operating system, which I hope we do. I have been binging the channel. I am very appreciative of your willingness to share knowledge with everyone. Thanks for being awesome. Thank you for thinking I'm awesome, even though I kind of suck. Is there a reason why the glass chip is encoded with something to prevent chipping? That I don't know. I would have to be an engineer. Seeing you been robbed, just seeing the video, hope that makes up for it. Thank you very much, NPR. So I don't know why they're not coded with something to prevent chipping. I really don't. I'm not sure. I would have to know. I don't know what the pluses and minuses are of engineering the chip in that fashion. I don't. Yeah, I don't have the. I don't have it in my head to. I can't have an intelligent discussion on it, I guess is what I'm saying. I can't say, well, they could have done it this way, but they made this decision because it's cheaper or because it's quicker. I don't know what the pluses and minuses are. So, no clue. Mark hasn't been paid yet, so I was thinking of doing some BMX riding from building to building tonight. I'd love to pay him, it's just I don't think I'd be able to if I was in the hospital. It's not that I wouldn't want to pay him.
I know, you would never.
I would never do that. Like to tip jar, Mark.
Well,
Actually, you can have the tip jar. We'll call it even. All right, let's see if we get 1.8 volts now. The board should be pretty cool down. I don't know if this was Ash. Just watched Strange Parts video, real or fake, trying to replace my iPhone battery in China. What are your thoughts? I have never seen that video, so I don't have any thoughts.
oh wait, we're streaming?
Yes,
Oh man.
I muted that part.
Okay.
Yeah, I'd trying to replace. I don't know. I know that it is very difficult to find new stuff, and there are obvious reasons behind that because some companies just don't want you to have it. All right, as you can see, we are getting 1.8 volts on that LDO, so now I'm pretty sure that if I boot up into an operating system, that this MacBook will have audio. MacBook. MacBook. And while we're there, I'm also not going to allow this little backlight capacitor to stay on the board looking like that. We could allow it to stay on the board looking like that, but that would be mean. Leaving a backlight capacitor on the board that looks like this, that's the type of thing I would expect of a student from a course that steals their entire branding from another company, like Rico in Florida. Yeah, we don't do like that. So we are going to replace this backlight capacitor with a proper backlight capacitor. Capacitor. So tomorrow's going to be your last night with Oreo, isn't it, Mark?
It is, yes.
Oreo's going to miss you so much.
I'm gonna miss him too. I'm just glad he's found such a great home here in New York.
He's going to live with you, Mark.
He can be the shop cat in the Florida shop.
When are we opening a Fort Lauderdale store together, Mark?
Oh,
We have to open a store right across from the fuckface that stole Jess's branding and course idea.
yes.
I think that would be a great idea. So there's an individual who essentially literally copied and pasted Jess's masterclass idea. But when I say copied and pasted, I mean they took Jess's ad, they like scrubbed out her name and wrote their name in. There's no effort put into this. Like not even $5 in Fiverr to make their own thing. And I was debating whether or not Mark and I should open up a store right across the street from them in Florida. Not to make money, but just to like fuck with them. And like I don't care if the store loses $10,000 a month just to screw with them because they did Jess wrong. What do you guys think? Good idea or bad idea? Where would the store be located, Mark?
Well, it'd have to be somewhere in Miami, Fort Lauderdale.
You want to?
That tech is actually in the EU. He is associated with the guy in Miami.
Let's open up in that right area. I think it would be great. Let's get a.
You just tell me where to move to.
I don't care if people like take an just open up a competing thing or whatever. But when you steal somebody's advertising down to the point of practically copying and pasting their shit, that is so effing lame.
Yeah, competition is great, but that was just blatant. And his response to Jessa saying, like, hey, what's up with that, was to block her on Facebook.
Yeah, what a cunt. That's a total cunt move. So, I think it would be really cool to open up a shop right across the street from there. Just do stuff at cost, just for the fuck of it.
CPU transfers, $100.
Yeah, CPU transfer, $100. Data recovery, local only, $100. iPhone screen repair, $20. Man, karma's a bitch. I like Jessa. Nobody gets to fuck with Jessa besides me. Nobody gets to do that to Jessa. That's wrong. If anybody's gonna screw Jessa over, it's going to be somebody here from here. Not some foreign fuck. See you later, Mark. I have as much respect for people who do that type of shit as I do for people that steal tip jars. Thank you, Greg Sales. I really appreciate that. Very kind of you. My other capacitor ran away. Where did you go, little capacitor? Stop running away. I just picked it up and now it snapped away again. Damn it. Capacitor, 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 capacitor. Kappa, sitter. Kappa, sitter. Kappa, sitter. Kappa, kappa, kappa. Sitter, sitter. How is Phoebe the cat?
She's good.
Is she getting fat?
Maybe.
Mark says Blackberry's so fat that she can't tell him apart from Clinton. That's mean.
That's mean. Nice.
It's you can clearly tell them apart. Blackberry's the cute one. Blackberry's the little angel. She goes. Meow, meow. Please, please. I've watched more than $50 worth of content, so this is long overdue. Love your attitude towards business and life. Keep the good work, giving back. Thank you so much. Wow, that means a lot. Thank you. Thank you very much. Very nice. Very unnecessary, but also very nice at the same time. Ah! Where do these things all go? You would think my desk would just be covered in caps at this point. So why am I constantly soldering with the air all the way up? Put this in the tip jar, says Richard. Thank you. I am soldering like a dumbass today. What the hell am I doing? Okay, lower the effing air. I haven't seen the Spotify video regarding Apple. Alright, that's all into place. Now we see if we got audio. Just gonna wait a minute for everything to cool off. iPhone 4. I want an iPhone 4. iPhone 4. Give me an iPhone 4. iPhone 4. iPhone 4. iPhone 4. I want an iPhone 4. iPhone 4. Have a good night, Steve. Can you take a 42 megapixel picture of Phoebe? You keep promising and you never send it. I want to see 48 megapixel Phoebe. Phoebe, 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 Phoebe. Where is my iTip jar for? I want an iTip jar for. Where is my iPhone for? I want an iPhone for. Where is my iPhone for? I want an iPhone for. Where is my iPhone for? I want an iPhone for. I want an iPhone for. Where is my iPhone for? Mildly depressed. Okay, let's get this put back together. Let's see if it works. See if we get audio. Does it come with the bigger GBs? Does it come with a case? Mm-hmm. 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 I didn't plug in the screen. That was pretty dumb. Whoops. Unplug battery. Plug in the screen. Plug battery back in. Try this again. I have a MacBook. A MacBook does have I. I have a MacBook. A MacBook does have I. I has a MacBook. Has MacBook. Has I. I have a MacBook. A MacBook has I. I have a MacBook with working audio. It sees the internal speakers and it sees the built-in microphone. See, you can see the bar going up and down. Let's see if I hit the volume button on the keyboard. You don't hear anything, probably because I didn't plug the speakers in because I'm a lazy bum, but you can see. Look at that, look at that. Oh, look at that. You can hear everything. So now that we've restored PP1V8, this MacBook has audio. So that's it for today. And as always, I hope you learned something. Make sure you guard your tip jar, because if you don't, you never know who may be coming for it. I have a MacBook. A MacBook has I. I has a MacBook. A MacBook has I. I has. I has. I has a MacBook. A MacBook has I. I have a MacBook. 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 A MacBook has I. Do-do-do. Do-do-do. Do-do. 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 Hi Lois, I just wanted to say thank you for your awesome videos. I have an early 2010 15-inch MacBook Pro which had GPU panic for years due to a bad tandem capacitor, and thanks to your video, it's been running and fine ever since I replaced the cap having a beer on me. Thank you, I don't drink beer, but I may have a vegan burrito on you. That's very kind of you. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. I'm used to reading the comments really fast because by the time I notice them, they're usually off the screen. I'm going to return Orhan's test operating system and perhaps move on to the next MacBook or go home. I have a MacBook, 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 A MacBook. 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 What on earth is a Jolly Rancher? A Jolly Rancher is a candy. Thank you for donating your ass. I mean Australian $5. That came out wrong. Yeah, I think I'll see you in another video. I am not feeling like continuing streaming. Sorry about that. Just not in the best of mood right now. I'll see you all later. Thank you very much. See you later.